All right, guys, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be on for quite a while, and we're just going to have a live Q&A session. I think I'm going to get a lot of people that tune in today. It's usually a good time to do these live Q&As. Wherever you are, I hope you are doing really, really good, really well. Lots of things going on in the e-commerce world, lots of things going on in the world in general. So if you join, let me know where you're from. I like to see where everybody's from. I have people that watch me from all over the world, which is awesome. It's a great thing about online business that you can you can start a business from anywhere in the world, which is amazing. All right, we got some people. So Raven, Elizabeth, Anthony, what's going on? Welcome. So feel free to ask me anything you want, and I'm going to do my best to answer. From somebody who has spent the better part of almost 4 years in e-commerce, selling products online, and also sharing my experience with it on YouTube. So we got Staten Island, New York, New Jersey, New York, a lot of New York. Funny enough, I've actually never been to New York. I've been all over the States and all over Canada, but I've never been to New York, Boston, and Maine. I haven't been to those few places. So I'm gonna go out to, New York eventually. Everybody has that kind of, I think, dream. I have like this dream, like the Empire State Building, and all these. Everyone has like this fantasy of New York. It's probably not like that now with the whole world situation going on that I can't really say, or else I get censored. But yeah. So let's see. We have some questions. We have someone from Saudi Arabia. That's cool. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to be on for a while today, so we can get comfortable. I have some green tea as well. I'm a big tea and coffee person, Black tea, green tea, coffee is good. Okay. All right, we got some questions. Can I use any ad on Facebook without getting sued? Okay, so first of all, no one's just going to sue you for no reason. A lot of people, they have this idea that everybody just sues everybody, and although in America it's very common, to be honest with you, I've never been sued, and I've never heard of anybody who watches my channel getting sued for anything. So as long as you do things right and you do business ethically, you don't steal ads, I guess, in the case of your question, you're not going to get sued. Suing somebody costs a lot of money for both parties, so it's not like a free thing. And if you spam, by the way, I'm just going to ban you. I have some mods in here too, so sometimes we get some people who they really want to ask something. For some reason, they just spam the chat. Are you concerned with iOS 14 update? No, because you have to have multiple sources of traffic. So if you have an e-commerce brand and it only relies on Facebook, you are treading in dangerous waters, because obviously, Apple came out with this iOS 14, the new version, and what happened there was that they limited tracking, right? So it's like before we were able to basically retarget and run ads based on any behavior, and now if you look at the Facebook Ads Manager, a lot of it is it's not like counting all the conversions, and it's only recording like 40% of the conversions. So basically what you have to do now is you have to look at your ROAS on a whole kind of ecosystem level. So you have to look at your ROAS on your store. You have to actually compare how much money you're spending on Facebook. You have to use UTM tracking links, which I haven't really talked about yet. I've been focused on adding that to the existing Shopify Freedom course, which you can find, the link is down below. There's 75% off discount because we're increasing the price because I want to attract a better quality student for that. We're going to be releasing a case study, by the way. It's going to be the Freedom Blueprint. It's going to be one for Amazon, one for Shopify, showing the ins and outs of growing an existing brand from 0 to 7 figures, so to $1 million valuation. So that is going to come out in the next, soon. I'm going to leave that open-ended. How do you create your video ads? Well, the best way to create video ads is just to film them yourself. If you have an iPhone, you have a good phone, it's going to work great. These phones have incredible cameras, and the best way to do the ads is to sit down. First of all, you need a customer avatar, so you need to basically write down exactly who your customer is, what their pains, wants, and needs are. So let's say if you're like a fitness brand and you want to like write down and like write down exactly who your main customer is, who you're selling to, and then based on that, you can kind of create 3 ad angles that you can target. So an ad angle could be, for example, let's say if we're selling like a fitness supplement, one ad angle could be like, tired of all the BS and all these fitness products, well, here's this, and that's one ad angle. Another ad angle could be like, let's see. It could just be like, for example, you see like a fitness influencer, let's say it's a protein bar, a fitness influencer, eating a protein bar, and they're just like super happy and they're on the go and stuff. So that could be another ad angle. But like the name of the game is testing. You're never going to know which ad angle is going to really work the best. You have to really test it and see what's going to work. Are you going to announce the winner of your contest? A lot of people they think that I'm running some kind of a contest. It's not a contest. So I actually started the Ecom Freedom VC, which is, I think, the first venture capital fund exclusively for e-commerce businesses in the world. And the reason I did that was because, well, obviously I see massive potential in e-commerce. I'm all in. It's within my circle of competence. It's something that I've been doing for so long, and I know exactly what works and what doesn't. So that's why I started it. I only have so much time to grow my existing brands that I don't have. It's like, what better way is there to grow I guess the portfolio of brands, and to help also build, because I love building. Like, my favorite thing is building. So that's why I did that. And so that's why, by the way, if you want between 1 and 10K investment for your e-commerce brand idea, you want to partner up with the best in the world, with myself, as well as our team of successful, verified 7-figure sellers, Amazon or Shopify, then you can apply. The link is down below. Actually, I don't think I put the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat. But it's www.ecomfreedom.com/VC. So you can check that out. It's not a contest. So basically, we've had like thousands of applications. We just made our first few investments. So out of thousands of applications, obviously I'm very careful as to who I invest. I look at the person. Most of all, I look at like whether the person is competent, whether there's somebody who can actually follow through. Most people, it's iffy, And then I look at the e-commerce brand idea. I have enough experience. I can see a product. I'm like, yep, that's going to work, or it's not going to work. So yeah, but if you want to apply and you actually put an effort into the application and you have a decent brand idea, why not apply? It's free. And then you might partner up, and then your chances of success are going to skyrocket. Please do a video about Facebook ads. Yes, I will. That's on the schedule. What have you said to what would you say to your 16-year-old self starting your journey? I would say read books. When you're 16, the best thing you can do is read books, buy books, invest in yourself. I would start with The Millionaire Fast Lane, Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil, really important. So there's a few books that are really life-changing. The reason why I say read books and don't actually start a business is because you need to have a foundational base of knowledge before you actually get into business. It's really important. A lot of people, they think that they can just make money without that foundational base of knowledge, and that's just not going to be. It's not going to be super simple. It's your chances are much higher when you actually build yourself that mindset and that base of knowledge. There's a lot. Everything is learnable, and what all rich people share is the same mindset. So I guess calling myself rich, which I am, but it's still kind of like a little bit crazy to even. I mean, I've been successful for 4 years. I made my first million 4 years ago. Have made a lot since then, obviously, and it's just money. But it's crazy. It's crazy what can happen when you believe in yourself, and you actually take action. If we buy your course, would we have all the lifetime updates you make to them? Yes, you do. You have lifetime access to the course, all the updates, as well as the mentorship. Can I do drop shipping with only a phone? No, because you're going to need a computer, like a laptop or something, to build out your website. But if you only have a phone, I'm sure maybe you have a library or something that you can go and build your website on the computer there, like borrow a computer from a friend. I mean, there's computers everywhere. You should make a stream dedicated to rating our Shopify stores. Yeah, that'd be cool. I could do that. Do you think asking product advice from an Amazon FBA mentor is dangerous? Is it a chance that they steal your product idea or share it to their audience? Well, I'll tell you in my case, so there's like, a lot of this comes from the scarcity mindset. Some people think that I'm in the business of stealing people's ideas. And the truth is that I have way too much on my plate to even, let's say if someone told me, it's not about the idea, right? Ideas aren't worth shit in today's world. We have 8 billion people in the world, and you have this false belief at the very beginning. A lot of people, when they're just starting out in entrepreneurship, they have this false belief that, oh, I have this genius idea, but ideas will not make you rich. It's all about execution. Believe me, if you have an idea, in a world of 8 billion people, there's someone else at least with your idea, probably thousands of people with your idea. And so the person that actually succeeds is the one who executes, right? So my point with that is that, I see like amazing product ideas every single day. And if I were to go and just launch them, impossible for me. I have too much on my plate, like too much already. And so that's actually why I started the VC, because I don't actually have time to build out ideas. I don't have time to build out new e-commerce stores left and right. I have my brands, our team has our brands, and I have my courses and my coaching and my YouTube channel and all these things. I also invest. So that's already like so much. Plus I travel. Plus I'm learning all the time. I'm reading books and I'm taking courses and things. I'm investing in myself. So you just have to kind of, it's just irrational, right? And maybe there are some Amazon people that steal people's ideas, but like I said, ideas will not make you rich. It's all about execution, and you're really not going to get anywhere if you just kind of take ideas and like 10 ideas and you just go at them. It's going to be impossible. Confucius or whoever, I think it was, the philosopher, said, if you chase 2 rabbits, you'll catch none. So I think that explains it. Aramal said, you inspire me, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shopify or eBay dropshipping, you don't have to spam. Jamshed, Shopify. I don't even know why eBay is even a consideration. Gabby says, your course is from 2018. It's been 3 years since. Nope, wrong. My course is not from 2018. It launched in 2017, and there's been many updates to both. So what is the best marketing I can do? Well, that depends. If it's Amazon or Shopify, you have Facebook, you have all these different sources of traffic. But the most important thing is having a good product. If you have a good product and a good offer, it's going to sell no matter what you throw at it. So where do you live? I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. But I also travel so much, right? So I have a permanent base out here, which I love. It's amazing. And then I travel. I'm always traveling. It's part of the freedom lifestyle. I love doing it. In the future, I want to kind of travel for business, because right now I can kind of do everything online, but in the future I want to be able to actually have business reasons to travel, right? How do I get to your course? The link is in the description. You should join before the price goes up. Suggest a method to find niche products. Use Ecom Radar. Ecom Radar is by far the best product research tool for Shopify. It's free. I made it. Well, I didn't make it. My team made it. And it's good. It's good stuff. Do you know about, someone's mentioning some company. No, I don't know that company. How long would it take for you to make $1 million again, starting from nothing? The same time that it took me. It took me like less than a year. I have an Amazon FBA seller account, but I'm stuck trying to find products that are already on Alibaba that are listed with Amazon. So so all products are already going to be on Amazon that you see on Alibaba. It's not about that. It's all about the branding. So it's all about how you brand the product and what your brand stands for. And, what goes into that is a logo, box design, all these things, right? So can we private label from Pakistan, as Pakistan is an unaccepted country? Yes, you can, but if you do it from Pakistan, you're going to have to figure out how to get paid. Well, you can use a service like Payoneer for that, or TransferWise. You can open an account with them. And then for getting accepted on Amazon, you can just, maybe you have a friend in another country that's accepted, and you can have them create their account. Mo says, you're an actual inspiration. Love you, bro. Thank you so much, man. All I need is 2,000, 3,000 euros per month. Will your course help me achieve that? Yes, absolutely. The goal of both of my courses, of Shopify and Amazon, Ecom Freedom, is 10K a month. When you have 10K a month, in sales, profit even better, but sales is the first step, right? At that point, you have a functioning business. You can quit your job. You can go full time. And when you go full time on your business, then that's where you can really grow. So we have videos on that in the course as well, how to scale past 10K. That's just the beginning. It's obviously a no-brainer. The course is like $500 for Shopify, it's 800 for Amazon. You get mentorship from myself, and then my team. So we have like Jeff, who's like doing 45K a month on Amazon. Learn from me. We have Josh, who's doing like 8K a day on Shopify. Learned from me. So, I built up this amazing team of people who learned from me and who have succeeded. So yeah, it's really a no-brainer. You're paying for a whole package, and it's going to make you at least 10x if you actually follow through with it. I feel like my door is in front of me. It seems too easy though. Do I still go through this door? Yeah, your door actually should be easy. So I talk about this concept of walking through your own door, and it's really important. A lot of people, they set goals that are not really for them. Let's say a lot of people, they like buy things that they don't really want to buy, but just to impress people. A lot of people, there's like this pressure. Let's say in high school, like you have all this pressure from society: go to school, get a job, become a doctor, lawyer, right? Most people don't want to do that, but so people still do it, and then that's them not walking through the door. And so that's what I talk about. Like, you want to walk through your door. My door, I'll just give you an example. My door is to basically, my number one mission is to become one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the 21st century, because business is my sport, it's my talent, and it's not just for significance and fame. Actually, most of all, it's for building valuable companies, and also through that sharing what works on my YouTube channel and on my podcast and things like that, on my Instagram, which has been very, very good. I love doing it. It's part of my nature. I love making videos, and I love making podcasts and stuff. So, yeah. Hi, Dan. Do you think it's possible to form a brand just starting with 300 euros? It's going to be tough. Everything's possible, but it's going to be tough. Hey, I live in Dubai. I need a trading license, Google said. However, can I dropship without one? You have to look at the laws in your own country, obviously. But yeah, you should be able to. I think, obviously you can start a business from Dubai, so I don't think it should be an issue at all. Guys, let's keep the questions unrelated to world events. I don't talk about politics or any world events. I just really don't care whatsoever. Let's just keep the questions not concerning that. Entrepreneurship, life, Amazon FBA, Shopify. Hey, I live in South Africa. Shipping from China to South Africa is so expensive. What should I do? Sell another country? Well, you can try. You can look into starting a store in South Africa and see the numbers. But if it doesn't make sense, you can always start in another country. You can start in the States. So, do you think other product research tools are great? I think Ecom Radar is the best, and it's free. So, no, I don't think the other ones are. I don't really see the value. Plus, you have to pay for them. Ecom Radar literally shows you. Ads on Facebook. So it's like the opposite of ad block, which is funny because for e-commerce entrepreneurs, it's really useful to see ads. That's the best way that I've found to do product research for Shopify. If you don't have a product idea, so yeah, and it's free. I could have literally made it cost like, I don't know, $10 a month or something, but that's not all this YouTube stuff. So one thing you guys have to understand, I'm focused on growing e-commerce brands and investing in e-commerce brands. All this YouTube and everything is on the side for me. So that's why I have some periods where I don't really make content. I'm super busy with my other stuff. That's why I have periods where, I just kind of maybe disappear a little bit. But recently I've been very active, and I will remain very active. Just sometimes, business gets crazy, right? Especially during busy times. How much is your Amazon course? It's $800, but it's going to go up to $2K. It's the link is in the description. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Well, actually, I was born in Europe, but I was raised in Canada. Now I'm in the U.S. Hey Dan, I was wondering, how patient do I have to be before switching my product? How long should I be promoting it? So I think this is a question about product testing. I think you shouldn't spend more than $200 testing a product, even like $100, $150 if it's Facebook ads. And at a certain point, you know, once you've built out your site, you've done your ads, and you're like, okay, I've literally done everything I could, and I've spent hundreds of dollars, and it's not working, then you should change your product. If it's Shopify. If it's Amazon, it's a little bit different. If it's Amazon, obviously you want to sell out of your inventory. That's a different question. What would your course help me with if I enroll in it? Well, the number one thing is that it will keep you accountable because it's literally 100 plus hours of step-by-step video of like every correct step that you need. A lot of people, they get confused if they're just watching for YouTube videos. And although some people can succeed with for YouTube videos, I couldn't. I actually had to take courses to succeed. So from somebody who is a very talented business person like myself, I'll tell you, I'm a very talented business person and I'm smart. I couldn't have done it without taking courses, bar none. I couldn't. And the courses that I took in 2017, they actually don't exist anymore. And I took several, and a lot of them were like, back then it was just like 20 videos and stuff. It wasn't anything, you know, super in depth. Starting drop shipping with $600, possible or not? It's possible, but it's not going to be easy. Hey, there is a video I have on my channel. It's called How Much Money Do You Need to Start Drop Shipping? You can just watch that. I literally break it down. And then you can come back if you want. Can we apply more than once with the VC with different products, or should we apply once with all the products? Yeah, you can apply as many times as you want. It's not a problem. The link is, I'm just going to put the link in the chat here. That should be the link there. I have no money for courses and mentorship. How do I start? I would say get a job because you're going to need a source of income anyway. Regardless if you don't have a course or mentorship, if you don't have any money, which it sounds like you don't, you're not going to be able to start e-commerce. It's just not possible because you need startup capital for inventory and units and things like that. So obviously. Hey, you say you want to help people, but at the end you talk about your course, and I really like your videos. I really like when you give a lot of your time in your videos. I really appreciate that. Yeah, what's wrong with talking about my course? It seems like you're saying that there's something wrong with that. You know how many people have succeeded from my programs? You know how many people have gone through it and have gotten amazing transformational results that they would have not gotten if they went to competitors' courses, which we all know are so bad. Most of the programs in e-commerce are just utter garbage, like just utter garbage. There's a few that are good. But there's nothing that beats Ecom Freedom, I can tell you that, especially at that price point. Your thoughts on selling 20% of a business in order to gain cash to scale? Yeah, sometimes it's necessary, but that's already like more advanced business. It's not, most people are not looking to sell equity, right? Thoughts on TikTok ads? Really, really good. Low CPMs, which means you can reach a lot of people for a low cost. However, the quality of the people reaching, I'm not sure about. I have $300 to start my journey. Should I go for influencers or not? I mean, you know, that's like literally being like, yo, that's like going to Vegas and putting money on like one number on roulette, having like a 10% chance of success, and being like, you know, I only have $300 and I need to succeed. What do I do? It's not gonna be easy. You have to give yourself like leeway. You know, you have to give yourself some, at least a source of income or something. That's why I'm saying, like, get a job at the beginning. It's fine if it's like Starbucks or McDonald's, who cares? It's temporary, right? A lot of people, they think that they're above that. They think getting a job is bad and stuff because 9 to 5. But like, it's fine to work a 9 to 5 for like a year. It's okay as long as you're focused. Most people, they're not focused. You know, what I did was I quit my bank job and then I started a window cleaning business. Not everybody can do that, but that's what allowed me to keep funding my Amazon business when I was starting out, because I had that money coming in. So Twisted says, I have 5K. How much should I put into this to become successful? I think 5K is fantastic. I had 1.8. So obviously you have like 2 or 3 times more than me. I emailed Dan. He emailed me right back. So I joined his course immediately. It's a free week with 3 modules, and it will tell you what you need to succeed. Yeah. So there's a free trial, right? So like, you can actually check out the quality of the course below. You know, and if you don't like it, you can cancel the free trial. We're not going to take any money. So, what would be the minimum investment to get a result? It all depends on the product. You know, all these questions, it all depends on the product. I would say it depends if it's Amazon. I would say minimum 1,000, 1,500. Like that's like minimum. If it's Shopify, probably maybe like 600, 700. You probably can get away with that. You know, one thing is that when I started Shopify, I already had a lot of money. So that's like one thing to put out there, because I started my Amazon business first. And then 1 year later, I got into Shopify because I was like, well, you know, I want to master the other side of e-commerce. I want to master both. And so when I got into Shopify, I already had a lot of money. So like, you know, me telling you how much money there is to start. I made a video on it and I broke down the costs, but that was just my experience, right? So I had like more money than the average person because I already had a successful businesses. Hey Dan, how much different is your paid course compared to your amazing free videos? Well, I mean, you could say basically, I'll put it this way. If my free videos help you, you can imagine how much help you can get, how much your life can change from my paid stuff, right? I obviously have the best free stuff online, so you can imagine how good my paid content is. Plus you get mentorship. That's the big thing. A lot of people don't understand. You're able to like literally speak to successful sellers, including myself, on calls, on Facebook, to tell you exactly what to do to get your business up and running. A lot of people don't, you know, they don't understand that that's like really, really important. Ty James says the course is $800 so far. I believe it's well worth it. I'm new to Ecom Freedom, but it's absolutely top notch in my opinion. It really limits me having to bang my head against the wall. Yeah, like I did it. I made it as step by step as possible. You get a box set, so you're gonna get a thing shipped to your house with like an entire like a, you know, step by step thing where you can like follow through everything. I really put my all into it. Like you'll see. That's why there's a free trial. You can check it out. The link is down below. Make sure you join before the price goes up to 2K because it will. We're going to get a lot less people enrolling at 2K, but we're going to get quality people enrolling at 2K. I don't want any more like get rich quick people and all that. They just don't succeed. I want to build a mastermind. We're going to build an inner circle and stuff, so that's why I'm doing that. Thank you so much, Dan. As a fellow Canadian, I've been watching your videos and helped me a lot. Awesome. Someone said $800, you're just as bad as the rest of them, even with the free stuff. Go buy a $20 course off Udemy and tell me how good you succeed. Hey Dan, super content. Can I start selling FBA in Europe with a friend? What license do we need? Thank you so much. Yeah, you can. Although with a friend, I don't know, like it depends. I wouldn't go into business with a friend. I would just have you start your own and them start their own. Just too many problems when you do it with a friend. And which license you need to become a sole trader in Europe. So that's, just Google sole trader, put in your country, and you'll see the rules. Vahan says, hey Dan, I got the Shopify Freedom course. Is there anything else that you recommend for me after I finish learning all the content from that course? Yeah, so with my programs, you also get this free Ecom Freedom MBA program, which literally teaches you everything you need to know about taxes, bookkeeping, no matter where you are in the world, how to take risks, like the entrepreneur mindset of a successful, like rich person. So that's in the course as well. It's in like on the sides below. I don't know if you watched it yet, but very, very good. I highly recommend it. A lot of people miss those fundamental skills, and when it comes time to doing their books and their taxes and stuff, they just like, that's how you get late penalties, and that's how you get problems with the tax authorities. So okay, well, we're getting a lot of comments. I'm from Canada. Do I need a corporation to get started with dropshipping? No, you can start as a sole proprietor, but you will need to get a corporation eventually because, or else if you're comfortable with paying high taxes, then that's fine. Again, someone's asking me about how much money it takes to start. Watch my videos on YouTube on that. I have videos explaining all of it. Someone's saying the course price was $497. The course was, which one are you talking about? Shopify is $497, so it's 75% off what it's going to be. And then Ecom Freedom, it was $497 like 2 years ago. It hasn't been that for a long, long time. So no, you're not going to get that deal. And it will go up to 2K. So if you want to get it for $800, you can get it for $800. And there's payment plans and stuff, but it will go up. Um, in every store you make, does it need a different email? Can you make 2 stores have the same email? I recommend keeping it separate. Obviously, you don't want to have like one. You don't want to use your personal email for your stores. You want to, make separate emails. How to properly test a product in ad sets. I have a video on this as well on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. But you don't want to, like I already talked about this. You don't want to spend more than $100 to $200 to test a product. Me, I don't really test product. I know what's going to succeed and what's not. But if you're a beginner, then yes, I understand why testing products would be useful. So what you want to do is $100, $200. You want to create your customer avatar, write down like 50 interests that you think could potentially be profitable, that your target market could be interested in. And then you want to launch about 5 ad sets, $10 a day, each ad set, and it's going to be about $50 a day, and then do 1 interest per ad set, and then just see how it works. How do I start dropshipping underage? Well, you can just start, but like you're going to have problems with, you're going to need a credit card, so you're going to need a lot of stuff that you're going to have to ask your parents for. What's your advice on starting from a third world country? Well, I think that you want to make sure you have a source of income. So find like the best paying job you can get. And then I would say watch all my videos, take the course. And if you don't have money to take the course, then you can watch my free videos, try to get started with that. Course will give you mentorship, obviously. So that's going to increase your chance of success significantly, like a lot. So, yeah. I'm considering buying your course, but I'm wondering if 100% of the buyers of your course made their money back. Well, I mean, do 100% of gym sign-uppers, do 100% of people who sign up for gyms get fit? And there's the answer to your question. Can I, as a 100% confident person in my ability to learn and do new things, truly succeed in such an already saturated market? Should I buy your course or go to school or both? That's up to you to figure out. There's no right or wrong. Personally, for me, I knew that I wanted to become an entrepreneur, and therefore I had to learn from people that were already successful, that already were where I wanted to be. So that's why I actually took courses on Amazon FBA. And that's what helped me succeed significantly. I would not have not been able to do it without that, for sure. Why do you need a credit card? Well, you need a credit card to like pay for your Shopify bill. I guess you can use a debit card, but you're going to need to pay for your apps and all these things. You're going to need a credit card for sure for your ads. Then I have one more question. Do we need to be a sole trader when we do it together or just one of us? Well, you can do a partnership, but that's up to you. Which one is the best for Indians? Both. I'm assuming he's asking about Amazon or Shopify. Both are great. It doesn't matter what race you are or what nationality you are, I guess. What are your thoughts on dropshipping electronics? Just make sure that it's quality. How often can we talk to the mentors in the course? Every single day. Plus you have calls. Like we set up a perfect mentorship system where everybody gets results. I mean, everybody gets help, right? Everybody gets help like ASAP. So within the day. Shopify or FBA, which one have you made more on? So basically, all the brands that I'm running, all the brands that I've ever run, they were both on Shopify and Amazon. You want to be on both. And so if one brand made more on Amazon and one brand made more on Shopify, well, that's just how it is. So I would say I don't track which one I make more with. It's just like they're 2 sales channels for the same brand, right? So some brands you'll have Amazon work better, some brands you'll have Shopify work better. It all depends. A lot of people prefer to buy on Amazon than on Shopify. When Amazon's out of stock, people go to Shopify to buy it. So do you still live in Finland? No. I just spent like a summer out there like a while ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So no, I haven't been out there in a long time, but it was nice. I'm always traveling, so. Would you be wealthy if you never sold a course? I know these types of questions. Yeah, I was very wealthy before I launched my course because I was already making like 32K a month, and I went up to 40K because I kept launching products, and then I launched my course in November, and then that really blew me up. So that was a really good source of income, obviously. And then I found that I love to help people, I love to do it, and I'm the best at it. So how to increase delivery speed on dropshipping. I actually just made a video on this. I just recorded that. So that's going to come out in the next few days, actually. Like, I think next week. 11:11 a.m., make a wish. Hey, do you recommend selling in Europe? Yeah, why not? It's great. US is great too. All right, so if you want to get investment between 1 and 10K for your e-commerce brand, sign up. You can apply down below. It's for the Ecom Freedom VC. Make sure you put effort into your application. Then, I actually read the applications, and then me and my team will contact you if it's good, and you'll partner up with myself and my team to help you grow your brand to 6-7 figures. Hi, I'm from Hungary. I just started to learn drop shipping. I obviously want to be financially free. I'm very motivated by you. How much time does it take to make millions if I grind every day? Well, it depends on every person, right? All of our journeys to success are different, but it's not going to take a super long time if you stick with it. $1 million is not all that much. Regarding Amazon FBA, how difficult is it to compete in a competitive market? Well, you're just going to need to, the more competitive the market is on Amazon, the more money you're going to need to launch. So is it possible to make a 9-figure store? Yes, in valuation, of course. When you began, were you working full-time? Did you have a lot of time to devote to getting started? Yes, I was working full-time. Well, it was like 30 hours a week, 35. And then when I really got into it, I quit. And then I started my window cleaning business. And then, so that was more like, well, I did work a lot of hours. I don't remember, honestly, but I had enough time. Like, I just used my evenings and stuff to build my Amazon business. So it was all good. What's my net worth currently? I'm going to keep that a secret. I'm going to keep that a secret, but it's good. Let me just say it's good. It's growing. Net worth just grows if you follow your destiny. If you put one foot in front of the other, money is not really, it's not really like an end that you should seek. It's not really even a means to an end. It's just an accompanying feature as part of your journey. That's all it is. When you think about your life, you have to think about the things you want to do, the experiences you want to live. Money allows you to have those things. Because you can work all the time, every day. You can skip out on life, and then what happens is you're gonna have 10 million one day, or 50, or 100, and you're gonna be like, wow, what do I do with all these zeros in my bank account? Right? I'm too old to do anything. So you want to have a life. You want to have a purpose. You want to have a goal, and it's easier to get that once you get a passive income business started. How to sign up for Stripe for a non-supported country? I saw your question the first time, dude. You don't have to spam it 8 times. So there are ways of getting around it. I never signed up for Stripe from a non-supported country, but we have a way in the program how to do it. So that's there. You can also use alternative payment methods. Like you can use there's like a lot that Shopify offers. So if there's like Shopify payments if you're Canada, US. There's Stripe if anywhere else in the world. And if there's no Stripe, there's going to be other payment methods. If there's a will, there's a way. There's always going to be a way. How much do I need to invest in Amazon FBA in 2021? I'm making a video on this week. Just an updated one. So people are asking about like other gurus or other people online. I don't watch anyone else. I focus on myself. I focus on my own e-commerce businesses. I don't watch anyone else. I have no idea what anyone else is doing. I do my own thing, and that's it. So don't ask me about other people. I have no clue. I watched your How to Make Your First Million series. Thank you so much. It helped me a lot. Thank you. So that's on my channel. It's a free playlist. You can check it out. Hey Dan, I'm making a series starting complete from scratch. See what I can do from watching your 4-hour FBA video. Watched it about 3 times and took notes. Can I DM you about a product? No, you can't DM me about a product unless you actually pay for the course. That's, I don't do free mentorship. But you've watched my 5-hour video, so, if you want to just follow that, you can. Without mentorship, it's going to be difficult. Should I follow your course with this door in the back of my mind? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What door? Last question, should I incorporate at the start just to get out of the way, or would I be good going solo for a little while? I know I don't have to, but should I? That's a question you have to make, sir. Question. That's an answer you have to, or that's a decision you have to make for yourself. I can't tell you what to do. Just don't like stress the small stuff. A lot of people I can see are stressing the small stuff. Don't stress the small stuff. Does your course teach variations? Yes, that's like very basic stuff. Yeah, there's a whole section on that. When looking for products, you see the ads on Facebook. How am I supposed to expect to make a lot of money if that product's already being sold since before? It's all in the branding, guys. It's all in the branding. You're not trying to start another copycat store selling the same crap. Anyone can do that. Like, I have a rule. If my grandma can copy my business overnight, copying and pasting the product from AliExpress, obviously it's not going to work. It's a dangerous business, so... what if I live in another country but have a bank account in the US? Do I choose my location as US when setting up an FBA account and get a PO box online? Okay, so this really in-depth how to set up your Seller Central, it's all in Ecom Freedom. It's all there. I'm not going to go in step-by-step how to show you this right now. Like, it's just like, for me, it's a headache. I don't even want to, I covered that in the course. It's there, done. I didn't have any of these issues when I started. I know that a lot of our students are not from the States and stuff and from Canada, so they have these problems, but that's why we dedicated a whole section of the course to covering it. I prefer to talk about business, not about like logistics, right? Watching this while riding my motorbike on a long way, I'd stop to tell you this. Awesome, be safe, man. It's watching YouTube while riding a motorcycle is not the safest thing, but I've done it before, so it's fine. I rode across the country last summer watching YouTube on my phone. I had it on the handlebar. Thoughts on outsourcing product research? Really stupid idea. Don't do it. If you want to, also, you can DM me on Instagram. You can add me there at Dan Vas. It's also a good way to reach me. How can you predict which product is going to sell? That just comes from experience. For myself, obviously, I've sold many products, started many successful brands, so I know what's going to sell, what's not going to sell. So your course isn't going to teach me the same old AliExpress BS like you said your grandma can copy overnight. No. So like all the other courses, all the other people, they all teach the same thing. Test products, start a general store. All this crap doesn't work anymore. I've always taught what's called the brand method from the very beginning. And in Shopify, it's called the brand and dropshipping method. It's the method that I created. And obviously you have people that are copying it, right? Do I do consulting? No, I don't. I do mentorship. You can get that in the courses down below. Hey Dan, I'm from Toronto. Just started a dropshipping business in Shopify. That's awesome. If you knew you had a winning product, you had 400 pounds, is that? Pounds or euros to market the product, would you be able to succeed? Yeah, I would, but like, I'm really good, and also it would, like, who knows, right? With business, you never know. Like sometimes you'll think that something's going to succeed and then it doesn't. Sometimes you don't think something's going to succeed and then it does. No one's a fortune teller, right? How will iOS 14 impact dropshipping? It's not going to impact it. There's always changes coming into dropshipping and business, and you just have to adapt. That's all. Just make slight changes. We cover all those changes in the programs, in Ecom Freedom, Shopify Freedom down below. I'm doing retail dropshipping, making $8 to $12K a month in net profit. What's the best way to transition to FBA or Shopify? I feel like I don't have that marketing side. If you're making $8 to $12K a month, get in the course. Get in Shopify Freedom, Ecom Freedom. You need to get that knowledge. You need to get the marketing knowledge. You said you don't have it. There's no other way you're going to get it. And then you're going to be able to power through 50K months, 100K months. The Shopify course is for complete beginners. Yes, it is, but it's also very in depth. Do you think you need a repetitive buying product to succeed, like disposables? No, you don't. No, you don't. I've sold many things and they weren't like repeat buying products. Hi Dan, I enrolled in your course. I love it. When do I get some one-on-one mentorship? You can get it right now. Go on Facebook. You can post in the Facebook group. You can also message the mentors. You can message me, and you can also go to. You can join my live Q&A call that's happening next Sunday. So you can actually talk to me. We do like a mentorship call, and there's like 15 minutes per person. What's the initial investment to start dropshipping? I have a video on this covering it on my channel. Do you have issues with Turbo Ad Finder? Do you suggest something better? Yeah, Ecom Radar. Ecom Radar is the new app. Ecom Radar, ECOMRADAR. It's on the Google Chrome App Store. If you're a millionaire, why do you sell courses? To make more millions, obviously, another source of income. I'm trying to set up a Shopify store, but the updated features are confusing. Can you guide me, please? Yes, watch my Shopify video. I have like a 2.5-hour video on Shopify, and then you can also check out my Shopify Freedom course down below. That will like teach you step by step. That is my flagship product. How do you tell that the demand for the product is going to persist? Well, you can just usually tell by your intuition. You can just tell, like you can ask yourself, is the product seasonal? You can look at the Google Trends. There's a lot of things you can look at, but you can just tell. Best small business to start, e-commerce. But why selling courses? Because I'm the best at it. I love helping people. I love talking to people who message me on my Instagram or on Facebook, and they're like, look, man, I literally built, like, this changed my life. I built something that is making me, so much money, and I have financial freedom, and I was able to quit my job, and you gave me direction in life. The best messages that I get are the ones that tell me that I gave them the direction in life, because for myself, I had no guidance. For myself, when I was starting out, I had to figure everything out myself. So actually, when I built these products out, these courses, I knew that I was building it out for that 21-year-old Dan who was just getting started. What are you drinking? I'm drinking green tea. Once we select our product, will the mentor say yes or no? Yes. So myself and the team, we will verify your product. Your top 3 platforms for ads: Facebook, Google, TikTok. What do you prefer, Amazon or Shopify? I don't have a preference. Both are good. I covered this already in the live. If you have a successful brand, you're going to want to be on both, just for risk mitigation and additional sources of income. How's my trading going? It's going great. My shred starts next week. So tomorrow is actually the first day of my cut. So I've been bulking for like 10 months. I've been on like a pretty lean bulk. So it's been good. I'm in good shape right now. I'm in fantastic shape. I mean, last summer I was in Canada. The gyms were closed. That sucked. So I've been training since then, and I love the gym. I have really great genetics or genes that help me get really strong really quickly. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I just bench pressed like 290, 285 for a few the other day, which is really good. Hitting that 3-plate soon, 315. How's the fitness supplement project going? It's going good. Where you're from? I was raised in Canada. I was born in Europe. Now I'm in the US. What do you think? Forex and crypto, is it worthwhile? I don't think for your first business, Forex or crypto are good. There's one answer. they violate this commandment of control. So if you read The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco, you want to make sure that you, it's kind of like my Bible of wealth. So you want to make sure that you're investing in something that you're putting your time and money into something that you control. If I put like some money into whatever doggy coin or Dogecoin, whatever it's called, or Bitcoin, I don't have any control over it. It's not a business and it can all evaporate. Meanwhile, if you have a business, you can control it. You can wake up in the morning if you didn't get a lot of sales last night, you can be like, okay, well, what can we change? We can improve the product. We can improve the page. So that's why, most people investing in Forex and all that is everyone's just trying to get rich quick. But greed and this get rich quick greed is the cause of all perpetual failure. Once you understand that to really have lasting success in your life, you have to provide value to people. When you're buying Bitcoin or whatever, doggy coin or any of that, you're not really providing any value at all. You're not creating any value, right? So obviously, if you do make any money, you're lucky. Are you from Latvia? Yeah, I was born there, but I'm Canadian. I consider myself Canadian, but genetically, yes, I'm from Eastern Europe. Northeastern Europe. But a lot of people from Latvia and stuff messaged me, but I really only spent like a year or two. When I was born in Latvia, they didn't give me a passport because I had a Russian background. So I really don't like the government there, and that's why we left. They didn't give me a passport. They were really, really extremely racist in Latvia in the 90s. And so now, Latvia is not really a good country at all on the world scale, on GDP wise and things like that. So I'm really happy that my parents got me out of there and brought me to North America, where all my dreams came true. What do you think about gold and silver? I love gold and silver. I have a lot of it. Okay. I'm 16. I'm thinking of starting a dropshipping business when I'm 18. What should I do until then? I already talked about this. You should read books. Someone said they signed up for the free trial, emailed to cancel before being charged, no response. Well, no, that doesn't happen, because if you emailed to cancel before being charged, you would have had 5 days. It's a 7-day free trial, so we wouldn't have just charged you. We're not in the business of taking people's money if they don't want the program. What's the best method to finding products? How much time does it take you to find one that makes you rich? I love that question. That makes you rich. Ecom Radar. Watch my product research videos. I have a ton. Yeah, that's why I want to move away from Latvia. It's pretty hard to start Shopify business here. Yeah, I'm not. If I were you, I would leave. There's nothing really good there. I can tell you I was born there, and there's nothing good about that country. Nothing. Although, I'm sure the people are good, but like I said, we had to leave. We were forced to because they were extremely racist and they didn't give my family passports. So when I was born without citizenship. Can you imagine being born without citizenship? That's just absolutely ridiculous. That's literally like human rights abuse. So that's why we left. I'm super happy that my parents got me out of there. Since watching the first million course, my net worth has gone up 200K via real estate and ecom. Thank you. That's amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. And that's only the beginning. 200K is good, but it's a good starting step. Hey Dan, just got into Ecom Freedom. Can't wait to be free. Amazing. Super happy you joined. If you said you purchased, I'm assuming you joined the free trial because you only get charged up for 7 days. Are you investing into any stocks? Yeah, I do stocks and stuff. If so, any worth mentioning? No. I'm not a stock person, so I'm not going to really talk about that. What kind of taxes you deal with your stores? Someone said accountants deal with it all. Yes, that's true. Can you tell us brands that you own? Yeah, Broday.co. Broday.co. Check it out. That's one of our brands. Made it public. I posted my results on that from the brand on my YouTube channel. All right, guys. Well, look, I think this was a great Q&A session. At this point, I've answered most of the questions here. Someone said, do you mentor? Yes, I do. The links for that are down below. Make sure you join before the price goes up. There's limited seats. I joined your mentorship and find it challenging with so much info. I really tried my best to put a lot of it in there. So your 5 hours video is absolutely a masterpiece, but because of the length, you missed a few things like ManyChat. I mean, look, it was 5 hours. If you want other stuff, you can join my course. At that point, it's just ridiculous to ask for that. So anyway, thank you guys so much. God bless. Be great. Be happy. Take action. Life is good. And, every day you should wake up in the morning, be excited, and make your life better. Move towards freedom, because if you put in the effort today, you'll be able to live a life that is so good. You have no idea. You have no idea. Do you like gold, and do you like gold, and are you a gold digger? Yes, I like gold, and am I a gold digger? No, I don't dig for gold. Interesting question. Anyway, thank you so much. You can follow me on Instagram at Dan Vas. I got the links down below as well for my investment for Ecom Freedom VC. If you want 1 to 10K, I'll put that here. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Sunday. See you guys. Peace.